Like when I say I was having emotional breakdowns, I mean I was crying because my hair would take me 2 hours plus to detangle. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel if you're a subscriber, and if you're new, welcome. It's Gigi Divine, and I am here to talk about a subject that is very near and dear to my heart, and that involves my hair. I want to talk about, why I shaved my hair, or rather why I got my hair shaved. Because I did have quite a bit of hair when I started taking care of my hair in its natural state, but there was a time where I was just so frustrated, and it just got to a point where I needed a change. And let me run you through that whole process and why I look the way I do today. So my hair has always been natural. I've never had a perm, anything like that in my life. The only thing is that my hair was blow dried and straightened a lot in middle school and a little bit of high school. But once I heat damaged my own hair because I wanted to straighten my hair for myself one day in high school, I realized that, maybe I should start taking care of my hair in its natural state instead of damaging it further with heat styling tools. And that's where my real natural hair journey began. So this is my first time dealing with my hair in its natural state, all of its beautiful glory. It was kind of a shock to my system, to be honest, and there was a large learning curve, but thanks to YouTube, the YouTubers that I watched during that time, that really helped me to learn the right products to use, and that not everything that someone is recommending is gonna work for everyone, and kind of getting to know other things about your hair like density and porosity. Okay, that's gonna be a big topic of this video, porosity. And thanks to all of those natural hair YouTubers, I pretty much mastered my natural hair, and I had everything under control for that time being. But even with that, it started taking a toll on my emotional and mental well-being, just how long it was taking me to style my hair. Listen, if you're a woman or man of color, you understand why we call it wash day, because it takes us damn near the whole day to wash, condition, and style our hair. And my hair was pretty long during this time, like probably like shoulder length, and it was pretty dense to me. When I even think about like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to do my hair this Saturday, oh, I'm gonna have to do my hair this weekend, it was like really daunting. It became a really daunting task, and that started to take away from how much I was enjoying my natural hair journey. Like it started to become legit like a job. Like I didn't enjoy it anymore. Like when I say I was having emotional breakdowns, I mean I was crying because my hair would take me 2 hours plus to detangle. But there just became a time where I just thought to myself, there's gotta be more to life than this. Like, shout out Sissy Ergo. If you know, you know. There's no way that this makes sense that I'm putting like 7 or 8, or depending on what style I'm doing, sometimes 10 hours on my hair. And what even made it worse was that after that daunting wash day that I had, the next day, usually my hair would look pretty fire. And then I'm like, oh, come on, girl, you were overreacting. Like, you see all those hours you put into your hair, look at it now. Like, all those tears were worth it. Toxic. I was literally in a toxic relationship with myself because I wanted to be one of those black girls that had nice, long, curly hair. And I know that sounds crazy, but I really was attached to my hair at a point for reasons that were beyond me. Like it was really just for the aesthetics. Like at the time, my boyfriend, really loved that I had long hair. The person that I am today is like ill, but who I was back then, I was not as developed as I am today. And I just kept my hair because it was appeasing other people and not thinking that I'm gonna be the one ultimately to take care of my hair and to style it. Like nobody is helping me with my hair but me. Nobody is helping me with my hair but me. Nobody is in my room detangling my hair with me but me. So it was really a toxic way of thinking for me at that time. But I believe you have to go through those things where you're kind of people pleasing until you realize, okay, no, this is hurting me and I don't care about what people think. And here we are today. And after going through this vicious cycle of, oh my God, I hate this, my wash days are the worst days of my life, why can't I just have short hair? And then the next day being like, oh my God, girl, you look cute. Like, it's okay if you break down twice a month. Like, it's okay, because look at the results. So toxic. Please don't do this. Please listen to yourself. I finally grew the courage and cut my hair. And I cut a lot off, like damn near 70% of my hair. And I did it myself also. So I just felt so good, and I'm just like, okay, I just solved my problem. There's no way I can take the same amount of time doing my hair now that more than half of it is off my head. And I mean, I was right, but there was a new issue that I don't think I ever dealt with until I cut my hair. So I don't know if it's because the ends that I cut off were just more porous and possibly more damaged in my roots. But once I cut my ends off, I realized that the hair that I had left was very, and I mean very, low porosity. And for those of you that don't know, low porosity hair has a really hard time absorbing any product you're trying to put in it. Like sometimes even water has a hard time penetrating your hair strands if you have low porosity. So as you can imagine, me trying to learn how to style my new length of hair had another learning curve that I could not have foreseen. So even products like gels and even lighter products like mousse would flake in my hair. Now the problem is not that it's taking me a long time to style my hair. Now the problem is that even though I'm taking half the time that I took before I cut my hair looks dirty because it's flaking. The products that I'm putting in my hair are not fully penetrating my strands. And unfortunately, I sat with this frustration for longer than I should have. I just kept trying to make it work. I was diving deeper and deeper into my product junkie self, trying to find a product that could actually absorb into my hair. I'm just thinking to myself, I did not cut off all this hair just to end up having a new issue. And I just kept gradually getting more and more fed up until I was just like, okay, I'm not having fun anymore. This is not what it was supposed to have gave. I want my money back in cash, period. I was utterly, completely over 9,000% over it. I was over having long hair. I was over trying to figure out what products to use. I was over wasting money on products that ended up not working. I was just over the maintenance, to be honest, because even though it took me half the time, it still took me a good 4 or 5 hours to do my hair. That cut did not give what it was supposed to give, so something had to give. And that thing came sometime in late September. I was annoyed, I was frustrated, and I was pretty much desperate for something new. Like, I'm just thinking to myself, okay, I've had long hair pretty much all my life, and then I had somewhat short, medium hair for, I think maybe that was like a year, where I struggled with products and finding what worked. And I just thought to myself, I always kind of thought to myself how I would look if I was bald, or had a very short TWA. I have thought about doing this for a long time, but never seriously until that time where I was just so annoyed and so done with my hair and having to put so much of my time and effort and money into my hair. I needed something new. So I found a barbershop near me, drove there myself because I'm independent, walked in, and I just let the barber do what he had to do to my head. I just sat there and I said, I want a brush cut. Because at that time I wanted waves. And that lasted for maybe all of 5 months. I actually showed him pictures of how short I wanted it to be because I didn't want it to be too short. I didn't want to, shock myself too much. That went right out the window. He went a lot lower than I expected. But honestly, I'm low-key happy that he did that because I got to spend more time with, my face in its full glory. I got time to sit with my beauty regardless of my hair being involved. Like, it's a non-factor because there pretty much is none at this point compared to before where I was kind of hiding behind my hair. It was really bad where I really thought at some point my hair was a big factor in my attractiveness and what made me pretty. But there ain't nothing to hide behind now. What you see is what you get. And let me tell you, when you get your hair shaved, you reach a new peak of self-confidence, but only if you want to. And that's the gag. Like, don't care about what anybody else has to say. If you have that confidence inside of you and you know who you are, you know that you're beautiful, anybody's opinion is just extra, filter that out. As long as you believe in yourself, shaving your hair off ain't gonna do nothing. So this was a whole new experience for me. And I've been realizing that I really like change, even though it scares me. So this was just a new way for me to test myself and to really see, how confident are you in yourself? How high is your self-esteem? I'm so grateful. I see myself in a new light. I know now more than ever that beauty really exists inside of you. Everything that you see outside of yourself, that's extra. I feel like we're all souls kind of living this human life, having this human experience. Take care of, your exterior, take care of your body because this is how you are presented in the world. But don't let it be so serious that it takes a toll on your confidence. That comes inside of you. I promise you, one thing you're gonna learn if you ever get your hair shaved this low, you're gonna realize that the key is you have to be confident already in yourself. The confidence has to be in here, it has to be in your head. You have to already know that you are beautifully made the way you are. And if you want to cut your hair off one day or shave it off one day, that's not gonna change anything, and I don't care what anybody tells you, period. So in addition to the increased self-confidence, I didn't have to use gels anymore. I didn't have to use mousse. I didn't have to use oils because your scalp literally produces sebum, its own oil made to moisturize and condition your hair. So those issues of products not being able to absorb into my hair, gone, because guess what? I'm not using those products anymore. But there is one product that I put in my hair to style it, and if you want to know, comment down below. But pretty much, yeah, that's the main reason why I got my hair shaved for my birthday. So that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to join me on this journey of self-love. And please let me know if you have any thoughts on this topic by commenting down below, or if you want to let me know what you want me to do commentary on, or what you want to see me have videos on this channel. Thank you for watching, and please, until next time that we meet, continue to spread love, light, and logic wherever you are.